Hello everyone, I'm really excited for this video. This is a red CTF on TryHackMe. It's just released it 1 day ago to something like hour, and I'm just finishing it. I'm just completed this room just 5 minutes ago. So now I'm really excited to record this video. In this video guys, I'm just gonna be showing you everything is detailed, explain it for this CTF and getting all the flag here together. If you're ready, now we can go. Okay. Now the first thing we just have to be check it for this IP address. We just have to be here IP address and we have to be hack this IP address. So the first thing we just have to be doing at starting here mmap scan, right? So I'm just gonna be starting here mmap scan. Yep, like that, definitely. And I want to be go there the etc host for changing it. All right, let me deleting here, right? All right, nice. So the another things we just have to be look at here, this GoBuster scan. I think this GoBuster scan is giving us something important to like this. So I'm just gonna be show you guys now how can we're checking for the GoBuster scan. Now user share word list and directory. No, GoBuster, right? Directory list 2.3 and medium.txt want to be used here, but I just want to be add here -x with php file. I want to be checking for php txt and the for example the xml and html. Maybe look at for pk file is something like that. So I'm just gonna be give it like that. So now I just gonna be go here. This IP address is which redirective URL. It's actually here. It's giving us this URL to here, the redirect for us. So if you can check it here, this URL, you have to be understand there is an LFI. So what is LFI? LFI is local file inclusion. So that means we can actually check it here, the local file inclusion to right here. It's actually is gonna be giving us something important thing for us. So you just have to be come over here and look for the here LFI. So let me say here LFI here, and then for example let me check it. Alright, bright stack. So I'm just gonna be checking here there's some importance idea for to here actually guys, the LFI, the local file inclusion. Alright, so maybe we just have to be starting it, I don't know. So let me check it now. These is really important things guys. Alright, this is really important things. You just have to be check it your, if you're check it here your directory scan, it's actually giving us the index php is over here. So if I'm gonna be use it index php just like that, it's actually giving us here, right? So this is not giving us nothing. But if I just paste this on my Firefox, it's redirect this URL. So if I'm gonna check here the index.php, it's not giving us nothing. So it was null. So why? Because that means there is could be some reject also some bypassing for any local file inclusion here. So that means maybe we have to be bypass it. So I'm just gonna be show it, don't worry about it. How can we actually bypass it guys? So how we actually understand it? Just have to be come over here and starting here dear buster. I'm just gonna be show it, don't worry about it. If you can say here dear buster and the for target URL, if you are giving this, so like that is definitely could be right here. And then the for browse, let me go here to user and the share and then word list and then here the dear master and directory medium txt is over here. And if I'm gonna say here dear start with null and then file extension could be php, it's actually giving us here index php one more time, and this status is equal to 302 right? So what does it mean? So it means we just have to be check it here. The index php is hidden it's on this URL. No, wait, time to be check it for it. But how? We can use Burp Suite for it. So I'm just going to be show you how can we actually using here Burp Suite. I just want to be check it, don't worry about it. So let me check it with like that. So it's giving us this, the redirect URL what is actually giving before. So it's Atlanta is over here, you can see it. And I say here next start and burp here, and turn on the Firefox proxy, go there, proxy here, intercept is on, and controller R to here. Time to be go repeater for it, check it for post and the get requested. It's actually here working or no. Alright, it's actually giving us to here. Where? Yeah, like that. Okay, it's actually giving us the here repeater is over there, right? So we just have to be check it with index.php. So if I'm gonna check it the send, it's actually giving us some PHP command, but if I'm gonna go there directly, it's not giving us nothing, right? Yeah, that's true, but we can actually do it. So basically, what this PHP command for? So, all right, let me check this on it. All right, I think we can ask this for ChatGPT. What this code for? I mean, what this code working for? Just have to be copy this and then ask the ChatGPT what this code for. So I'm just gonna be using here ChatGPT 4 and ask this what this code for. Oh my god, I think we okay. The PHP code designed to handle dynamic page loading based on get permitted page from the URL. Here is the step-by-step breakdown. A function named sends the inputs indefinite. The function removes any instance of the // is like that. So it means we can never check it here using local file inclusion over here with like that. So it's not gonna be working. If is there a local file inclusion, it's giving us something important file to here, for example etc.password, but it's not gonna be working. It's actually redirect to this URL. Why? Because they are reject us for it. You can check it with this code is for it, and then if you're asking it on the ChatGPT, it's giving us why is like that. So you just have to be bypassing it. And if you bypass this URL, you can actually read this etc passwd like this file to here. But how you can actually do it for bypassing? So it's really basics, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna be showing now. So I actually do it here. So many searching on my internet, on the Firefox, on my something like that. But I found it in ChatGPT. If I actually ask here the ChatGPT, how can I bypassing it with not ethical? It's actually giving cues. It's not ethical. But if you have to be asked this, how can I actually work this bypass URL is something like that? So the ChatGPT will give you this command is over here. That means you just have to be use this for bypassing to this URL is over there. So now time to be use this bypassing URL to here. Let me copy this. Now time to be copy this on here, and for resource, for example, let me check it here, etc passwd. That's right, it's now working, guy. It's actually giving us the here. We just bypassing this URL is intelligently, I think, and then working here with this PHP semicolon filter and resource the equal to etc passwd file to here. But if you can check it with controller U, there is no password we can get in here hash and crack this hash. So that means we just had to be check it here. Some credential information is over there. So what does it? You just have to be check it here the home. Alright, let me check it home. We are here the system log username. Alright, let me actually save it. System log. or the first username. Alright, let me check it home one more time. It's blue, right? Other one is blue, and this third one is red, is over here. So now we can actually check it. The blue, red, and the system logs, the file is over there. So if I'm gonna go here, for example, the red, or check it here, I mean what, like SSH or ID RSI, it's not giving us nothing because it's not gonna be working. How can we check it for? Just have to be check it for like that. So let me check it here to LFI. Alright, say here Linux important file for read. Okay, this could be like that. Yeah, it's over here, gigs for gig. Yep, right here. You just have to be check it hard the binary. But guys, you have to be try all of things to here for getting it. So it's really important things. For example, you just have to be check it all the etc file to here. It's gonna be working. But we are now is recording the video. I don't want to be take your time. You just have to be check it here. So I'm just gonna be show you home blue and then dot bash under dash history is over here. Now it's gonna be working. It's actually giving us something important. The importance of this idea for us to hear. So I'm just gonna be enter it. It's actually giving us this bash history for blue to hear. So if you wanna be check it clearly and look it into it with clearly, you just have to be using here controller U is like that definitely. So what Billy did it on your on his terminal. He just say it's echo red rules and then go back or go in, I don't know, and then writing here hashcat to reminder, I don't know what is the reminder for, and then giving here dash r user slash hashcat rules base64 rule and giving here the passes txt and the catting here passes txt and remove passes txt here and remove the hashcat. So you just have to be check it here some different file to here. It's a reminder. So that means we just have to be check it here the reminder file. If you can check it the reminder file, it's actually giving you the password here. So it's really cool, but it's not gonna be working. Why? You just have to be read it. Then the match has started and the red has taken the lead on you, but you are blue and you only can take red down. However, red has implemented some defense mechanism that will be make battle a bit difficult. Red has been known to kick adversaries out of the machine. Is there a way around it? We got it. So the time to be second one. Second one is red likes to change adversaries' passwords, but the chance of keep them really the same. Well, how I be know about it? So how can we really the same? I know, but how can we change it like the for red? You just have to be reading here, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to be using here to be SSH, the blue, and giving here add, and then pass this IP address to here, and then starting it. I will definitely say yes. If you give this password, it's not gonna be working. Trust me. Here we go. Permission is denied. Is please try again later. So that means this password is not actual to here, not true. So why? Because the red one is generally change the password for blue. Just have to be check it here and then change it. So it's really basic, guy. Don't worry. I just want to be show you. You just have to be use this command, okay? Don't forget this command. What is the reminder file? Is reminder file is equal to our password, right? So let me go here to terminal to here, and then cd red. There is no red. Okay, let me say here make the red and cd red to here. Alright, that's fine. So time to be nano the reminder here and give here this password. Alright, let me paste it. No, like that's definitely controller enter controller X, And now it's time to be run this command for giving this like this password and then save it with this passlist.txt. Alright, let me check it, and it's giving us here cat passlist.txt, too many password for us. So now time to be brute force attack. So I'm just gonna be using here brute force attack for Hydra and -L W, and then for password list definitely you just have to be using here -V and passlist.txt, and we are actually using here brute force attack for SSH. You just have to be copy this IP address and starting attack here. It's giving us the password here. Alright, the password is equal this, but the rats is to change adversary's passwords, but tensors keep them relatively same. And that means they're not actually rat is change the password one time. It's actually change the password all of time. It's like 5 minutes is the step. I don't know, it's like that, okay? Alright, now it's time to be SSH, using SSH for access to SSH for Billy. If you can check it like that, it's actually oh, what's wrong? Alright, there is no password. Alright, it's not our IP address, so we just have to be changing it with as. Alright, Chanda. Alright, let me use it. Right. Okay, for password, give this. Nope. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yes, we now have to hear the actually access got, and there is or flag 1. This is first flag for this CTF. But I don't want to be show this flag for you guys because I want to be add this the write-ups for that. So there is our first flag to here. Alright, so that's fine. Now it's time to be go cd back, and there's a cd rat if you can check it like that. So there's an flag 2. If you can check it flag 2, it's not gonna be actually giving us, because why? We are now here the permission they needed. Alright, so let me say here ls-la one more time and say here. Alright, the rats has a message for us. Roses are rat, but Willis aren't Billy. They are purple, you dope. No get a killie. Okay, as a rat is generally for it and the bullying of us, but don't worry about it. Okay, so you just have to be go there TMP and starting here the PowerShell Python 64 and the limpis.shell is something like that. You just have to be run it. So what does it mean? You just have to be go to cd op file and starting here Python 3 with this ad command. The first one just want to be actual to here guy, transfer it. So let me use it here widget http 10.8.72.270 in the AD port, and the OR file wanna be transferring is piece Python file 6040 here. I recommend you leave bully or I will destroy your shell. Alright, let's destroy it. Okay, let me using here chmod +x for executed this file, and I say here PowerShell Python 64 and then run this. Alright, now we just have to be waiting for it. It's actually giving us how can we are privilege escalation to rat, and the time to be gathering rat here, and I'm working with this just rat. Okay. Alright. Alright. This is for what? Alright. I understand. I think to here we just have to be looking for it. It's actually giving us this just working on the rat, right? Alright. And what is the second one? We just have to look here. It's the same message to us. Oh, let me guess, you are going to TMP or DVCM directory to run PSP, yo? Yes. Why I'm not? Alright, we got in here the PC aux. Okay, we just have to be using here PC aux for what? I don't know. And the second one, user binary echo. Alright guys, there is an three important things to hear. I'm just gonna be show you. Is the first one is it. The RAT users can actually use it for it. You know, this is for this reverse shell. This one is RAT one, and then we can actually using here user binary echo, like here. The second one PC aux. We just have to be checking here the PC aux. And then the most important things for this PowerShell Python 64 just have to be checked here user binary echo. Right, where's user binary echo? Yeah, here. So what does it mean? User binary echo file, that means we can actually writable something of it on it, so it was really cool to us. Don't worry about it. Now I'm just gonna be show you all of things to here, guys. Okay, so let me show you. If you're gonna say here cat and the etc and the host is over here, it's actually giving you this 192.168 and 0.1 is equal to radrules.tryhackme. And so this is really cool. Why? Because if you are starting here PowerShell aux, it's giving us the for the RAT here. Now it's time to be privilege escalation for RAT. Bash-c no hop bash-i and the larger than is developer TCP radrules TryHackMe, something like that. It could be fine for us. Okay, so this is for what? I just want to be asked for this chat GPT here. What is for? It's giving us. It's really for the. It's actually for the just guy. The reverse shell. So how can we actually use it? If you can check it here like that. If you starting here. It's actually sending byte for radrules.tryhackme, but radrules.tryhackme is alright. It's connection closed for us. Now it's time to be starting Hydra attack one more time, and I'm gathering shell again. Alright, you just have to be do it. Don't forget. Don't worry about it. The brute force always change our life. Okay. Alright, we got in here the new password for Blue. Alright, let me using here SSH and give this. Now it's time to be used here PC aux one more time. If you can check it here and then starting here for the RAT, you just have to look here the RAT. Okay, is RAT is just have to 1. It's actually equal that, and if you run this command here, it's not actually giving us the nothing. Because why? Because radrules.tryhackme is equal to different IP address to here. Why we are not getting the shell here? But if you can check it here, cat etc host, cat etc host here, radrules.tryhackme's this domain is equal this IP address. We have to be change it, but we cannot actually here using here, for example, nano for change it to URL. No, alright. Host. We cannot problems with the history file, so that means actually we cannot change it into it. But before we getting something, remember it is PowerShell Python 64 is actually giving us the here user binary echo, and it is actually giving us how can we add it on radrules.tryhackme's file is on it. Alright, so you just have to be using it. So I'm just gonna be ask this chat GPT. Alright, chat GPT, listen to me. I wanna be add to etc host file, giving your IP address here. Okay, is radrules.tryhackme. How can I do it with user binary echo to here? Alright, give me actually to here. Alright, sudo t-i etc host. Alright, let me use it. Alright, I think we can use it, right? So let me use it. It's actually giving us the here sudo password for blue, but we have no idea about the password, so that means our just have to be deleting here sudo, I think. Alright, let me delete here sudo. Yes, we got it here, guy. Now with red rules that TryHackMe is equal to or IP address here. So what does it mean? So we can actually start in here and cat listener. So if I'm gonna say here one more time, alright, we got in here the red, no, cat, oh my god, cat etc host here. Alright, I think it's time to be running PCaux one more time. And then run this, okay? Alright. Do it one more time. Nope, one more time. Scope is giving us. Scope is giving us. If I'm gonna try it like that. What's wrong? Fine. Just run sudo -l now. It's some phishing. We just have to be run it, is it? Why is not working now? Alright. Let me give. Alright. If I'm gonna try in here deleting it, it's Scope is giving us a rat reverse shell to here, guy. Don't worry, we got it, don't worry. We will get it, don't worry, okay? Just trust me. Just trust me. Trust me. Trust me, I will do it. If I'm gonna using here user binary echo something like that, just do it for before. Alright. Oh my gosh, alright. What? What? Why is not working? It was working. Alright, don't worry, okay, don't worry, we got it, don't worry. We will get it, don't worry, just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me here. Just trust me to here. Just trust me to here, okay? Just trust me to here. Let me check it is PowerShell Python 64 one more time. Where is it? Is connection time not? Let me give to here. What? What's wrong? Huh? Okay. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh my god. It was working. It's not gonna be working or something like that. Connection is timed out. Alright. Okay. To here, I think it's gonna be working. Alright, let me go here the cdtmp one more time and run this. Alright, run this one more time, right? I got it before. Let me check it. Yes, that was true. Connection is timed out. Really? Right here. Let me use it. Bro is like, what? Alright, let me use it here and cat, and then starting hydro attack one more time. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, now it's time to be using user binary echo one more time to hear like that, definitely. Let me deleting sudo to here. Okay, let me using hydro attack one more time. Alright, we have now the new password here. I think now it's gonna be working, okay? Alright, let me cat here etc host files. Yeah, it's here. Alright, no, do it one more time, right? Alright, now it's time to be running here PC aux one more time. Check it. No. Bro, what? We got it. We got it here! You got in here the red flag. There is the flag 2 is over here, right? Oh my god, it's working, nice. It's working now. Alright, let me using here Python 3-c. Is you could use tool fast import putty dot spawn binary bash. Yes, and then say here export term could be xterm. Export, no, it's not like that. Xterm equal to term. So controller Z CT, no, CT rav k echo. Now we can using it like the shell, right? All right. Export one more time, do it. Okay. Xterm is term. Okay, it's here. Definitely. What? Export xterm equal to term. Why doing here the wrong? Anyway, just we got in here there's rat. Now we are on the the rat shell, right? We got in here the rat shell. This is really cool. So it's time to be privilege escalation for it. I mean, you can actually run here, guys, the sudo shell because we have no idea about the rat's password. Let me say ls-la to here and check it here. Something like that. All right. If you can call here the git file, alright, to here, definitely, git file, it's actually giving us the pkexec file to here, alright, so it could be fine. So now time to be using with this pkexec file, so, but we have no idea if it's this for the privilege escalation. You just have to be go here to this tmp file and then changing here, time to be, where is my line anom.shell? Alright, don't worry, we can actually using here limpus.shell. Alright, that's fine. So let me use here widgets for transferring it. HTTP 10.8.72.270 on the 80 port, right? Which port is 80 port? Yep. And it's limpus.shell. And say ls here. Yep, limpus.shell is over here. Time to be executed with chmod plus x and the limpus.shell to here, and time to be run it and waiting for the ending or for privilege escalation. Alright. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, it's here. It's there. It's there. The git and the pkexec file is for us to hear is privilege escalation. Okay, just have to be check it here, pkexec file, and then say here pkexec privilege escalation. You know, I actually look at all of things here. I watch old video for the pkexec here. You can check it like that, but I found it. Okay, don't worry, I found it. It's just had to be checked here, pkexec version. So let me go ChatGPT and then say here, alright, how can I learn pkexec version? So I'm just gonna be showing you guys, don't worry, okay? I'm just gonna be showing you different things. Okay, let me go here, downloads. Alright, starting here, Python -m HTTP server 8080, like that, definitely. And now it's time to be, alright, let me using here widget HTTP 10.8.72.270 on the 80,000 port, and I want to be using line anom. Actually, this is really good for you. Alright, time to be executed it with chmod line anom.shell. Time to be run it. Alright, it's actually giving us a pkexec and how can you actually using it. Okay, don't worry about it, guys, don't worry about it. Nope, not like that, I know. Alright, if you can check it here, go up, and yes, here possible the interesting suite file is equal to root for roots, home rat.git and pkexec file to here. You just have to be go here, cd home ls cd rat ls, you know there's an flag tree, you can check it is completed for it, and go here the git file ls, you know there's a pkexec file. If I'm gonna be run it, what's giving us the, alright, let me check it. Okay, pkexec, alright, pkexec version, yeah, that's true, man, that's true, man. So you just have to be check it with the pkexec file, using here like that, pkexec dash dash version, right? Okay, let me using here pkexec dash dash version, must be stated root. Okay, let me use here pkexec and then dash dash version is version pkexec version 0 and 507. Alright, 501. Alright, if we go there, it's actually giving us something for GCC. It's generally work, it will generally work for the pkexec privilege escalation, but it's not gonna be working because there is no GCC files. It's actually giving us here GCC files for the running here. You know, there is no GCC, command GCC is not found, but can install it with apt install GCC, but we are not root here, so that means we cannot install something to here. Alright, you just have to be look at all of things here, and then you got in here the something important in here, okay? In the Geomon CVE 21, alright, is it Geomon? No, it's not, right? Alright, let me check it here, CVE 2021, and then 6, no, it's 3064, Joa Mondo. You just have to be go at, okay? But you have to be try all of things here. I was try, okay? Don't worry, I was try. Alright, it's actually giving us here the Python file is like that, so you just have to be use it. You just have to be use this Python command is like here, okay? So let me copy this and go my terminal here. So let me say ls, you know there's a just passless txt. Now time to be using here exploit the Python file. This is our exploit the Python file to here. You just have to be look it into it. Now what is it for? It's actually sending the payload is equal this like in buffer overflow, and has encoded it with payload 64 base 64 to here, but you just have to be changed something of this Python code. It's actually to here, you know there is no user binary pkexec file to here, or pkexec file is actually hidden it the home rat.git is pkexec. So that means you just have to be guys run this, okay? You just have to be change this is equal to home rat and .git. Where is the pkx is over here. So for example, if I'm gonna say here pwd is home rat.git and a pkexec to here like that is definitely could be like that, right? So pkexec, alright, you just have to be change it, alright? That's all code is true, but you just have to be change it, alright? It could be fine, trust me. Alright, let me know here the python 3 http server in the 3000 port here. Now time to be it, go for tmp and transfer this file with widgets http on 10.8.72.270 and using here 300 ports here, and then say exploit Python. So now it's exploiting Python is transferring for us to here. You just have to be run it Python 3 and exploit the Python. Now you're root guy, you are root. if you can say here, who am I, you are root now. You got the privilege escalation to here. Just go there, the root file, and there's your the flag tree is over here. And so that means you got this room with me. I'm really happy to record this video, and thanks for watching, and this is the end of the video. But if you are confusing about something the CTF, you can comment it. I will actually receive you as alright, as I will receive you immediately guys, don't worry. Alright, thanks for watching.